questions for the Brunk other than he's just fun to have around?
What's your best story from Coach Koca?
Oh, no, you can't tell that story. And not that one either.
Well, I guess the coolest thing, I mean, everybody knows he's a good chiropractor, but, you know, he invited me to go golfing. And I've never had a relationship with a doctor where I would be invited, you know, as a friend, I guess. You know, I don't have many of those. The Brunk.
Whatever.
You know, to go golfing. And you know, it was strictly just, we went out and one guy golfed and one guy didn't. And, you know, we just had a good time together. And it just...
We did have fun.
It was like, this is pretty cool.
And I'm not doing it to make fun of it, but I gotta tell you what, this dude, he laughed the entire time. And
Well, you saw what I was doing, didn't you?
But-
I don't know how you kept a straight face.
but we go to 16 in Deer Creek.
Oh, no,
which
you
is-
can't tell that
Yeah,
story.
we can tell
I
that
didn't
story.
tell your story. You can't
I don't know what story, but it was so cool because we go to 16, my favorite hole, par 3 over water, and Brunk hits the ball, and it's 170 yards across the water, and it's a great golf hole, and he hits the ball, and it skips all the way across the water, and he just stands there like, did you see that? Did you see that? That's never happened before. I mean, he literally skips it off the tee box. I think that, how many times did he skip across the water?
25, I don't know.
And I had to, hey, Robert, we got to get in the car. There's people coming behind us. He's like, no, did you see that?
I don't know why we're videotaping it.
We should have videotaped it because one more skip,
It would have.
it's on the green. I'm not making this up.
Pretty good.
I've never seen anybody do
Probably
that.
would have been in the hole.
We had a good time. What about you? You got any questions for the Brunk?
What military days, aside from, you know, falling out of the sky in the chopper, one of the best memories?
The best memory of all of the days, and it has to be military related.
Put you on the spot. You probably have lots of them.
Yeah, you did put me, Johnny, on the spot. You know, the best I ever felt was, you know, when you, well, no, you don't know, when you're gone for 15 months, and you come home, and you get on, you know, you're on the airplane for God knows how long, and then you're on the bus, and you're getting there, and you know, you've got turn in your weapons and all that, and you finally go to where you, and there's your family waiting for you, and it's just, it's all worth it. Then you know you come home.
Yep.
You know, first of all, it's the joy you come home to America, and you know, man, that's just a damn fine feeling. Actually, that's probably the best memory of that, coming home.
His hat in golf, we golfed, was he had American hat on.
We were, well, of course, we were flying back, and we landed in New York for gas. Why we had to land in New York for gas is beyond me, because we were only going to North Carolina. It's like, you'd think you could just climb a little bit and then coast to North Carolina. Don't stop.
Take a little
So-
sharper angle.
Remember the helicopter crash?
No, I forgot all that.
Okay.
So we coast into, I think it was LaGuardia. And we had to deplane. You cannot stay on the plane while they refuel, FAA rules.
Okay.
So we come in the doggone terminal, and we're down near the end. So we're all, you know, scuzzy, sweaty, smelly. And I was a smoker at the time. And I was an officer, and there's not many of us who were smokers. It's just not what officers do generally. And so I was the senior guy who smoked, so I took it upon myself to be in charge of the smokers. And I went to the stewardess and I said, hey, where's the smoking lounge? You know, where can we go have a cigarette? Oh, sir, you can light up right here. So she gave us, and let us sit there in the terminal building and light up and smoke cigarettes. Right there in front of the terminal.
That doesn't happen today.
Oh, it would have.
Really?
This was 2000 and, well.
Interesting.
2005 or 6.
That's
and,
weird.
You know, all these other civilians.
We're jealous.
Well, yeah, they came up and, you know, in good Marine speak, we told them to just boop, boop, boop,
Carry
move
on.
along.
Good Marine speak.
Carry on, you know. They were supposed- Except the guy, you can't hear this, except the guy who showed up with a couple cases of cold beer.
Do you want me to cut this part out?
No, we let him.
Okay.
All
Alright, Ty, it's your turn.
Oh, you do get to talk.
I guess so. So besides the fun atmosphere and that we have a good time with you, what's been the main reason that you stay with us for so long?
They take good care of Carol.
She's done really good.
She's not having her headaches, and, you know,
That's cool.
I don't care.
That's
I'll mortgage my house to keep her content and out of pain, because you're too young, you're not married, are you?
Nope.
So you ain't met that special someone, but the other guys that are married can understand. Once you meet that special someone, you will do whatever it takes to get them not hurting.
Thank you for the honor.
That's cool, thank you.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
It bothers someone.
Ladies, you got any questions for this guy?
What's your favorite
Who's my favorite what?
out of these four?
I never get to see him, so he's not gonna pick me.
Well, he's the only one I know. Hello, he's the only one who took me to golf. He's the only one who gives me advice on what kind of scotch to buy.
Oh, I threw mine in there?
That was after he'd already schooled me.
Yeah, but I didn't tell him what's, no,
He
we're
said
gonna talk after
he
this
said
is
he's
done.
gonna give you some Caribbean cask garbage.
It's
Don't
the
be.
best stuff.
It's probably some fruity thing, it's got like an umbrella.
It, it probably does.
Why
It
did
comes
he
in
write it
a,
down on his list then?
it comes in a coconut. I looked it up.
No, it doesn't.
Alright, you guys got anything else for him?
Yeah. Does your wife have a birthday coming up soon?
October.
She wants cake.
Oh, man, it is.
I'm kidding. How did you guys meet?
Playing volleyball of all things. Mm-hmm.
You gonna leave it at that?
There's no story?
There's no story, just play volleyball.
Oh no, there's a long story.
Okay, we don't have enough time. Alright, everybody, first of all, please.
We don't get to talk about what I wanted to.
Oh, shoot, my gosh, yes, go. You got something you want to talk
Well,
about?
the 30th anniversary of your fine establishment is coming up, and the public needs to understand that you're doing a good thing for the Sierra Francis House.
Yep.
Bring in some canned goods. What is it, 5 for a?
10.
10 for a
10.
person, 25 for a first visit.
Yep.
Correct.
And, hey, then you do help good things for yourself, and you can do good things for, people less fortunate than most of us.
You know, it's funny, it is confession time, and Matt's heard this story a few times, and I'll tell you guys this. My very first food drive that I did, I thought, man, I was the boss, and I think I filled like 2 chairs of food. What did I say, we had 378 or 387 pieces of food. And I thought, I'm the king. Man, I got 370, I will just say 380 pieces of food. And so, and I'm not, when this first happened, it was, and you know this, what story I'm gonna tell. I delivered the food on a Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
And I took the food down there, and this is when they were on 16th and Cummings, they were on the corner, just a little building, and you don't realize just how good you have it. And I pulled up and I unloaded all the food, and they were serving dinner that night. And the guy said, hey, why don't you stay for dinner? And I looked at what they were eating, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that. But to them, it was food in their belly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure there's going to be people out there going, oh, coach, what an ass. Well, I'm telling the truth because I learned a lesson from this. And I'm like, no, I'm going to go home. I think I've already ate. I mean, I lied. And I could tell that the guy knew I wasn't telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, all right, I'm going to join you. And so I remember I sat at the table with these guys. This is, long before cell phones. So my wife's like, what the heck happened? Because I'm not coming home. And as you guys know, I'm an 8:30 in bed type of guy. I need to be in bed by 8:30. That's how I stay so beautiful. And that's where he said yes.
Well, I believe it, because I'm in at 9.
Okay, so you know, right? You know.
I know how you roll.
But, so it ended up being a little later, and I sat down at the table with these guys that were in the Sierra Francis house. And first of all, it didn't look good, but it wasn't bad. And so, and then I confessed to him. I was like, I got to be honest. I didn't want to stay because this isn't what I normally eat at home. And he goes, yeah, we could tell. And but I sat and I had dinner with these people that were and the homeless people, and I sat there with them till probably 10:30. And they're no different than us sitting right here, other than they just chose not to get up one more time. And it was a truly humbling experience for me, because and I think that's why we do it, and why we do what we do, is if we can just help somebody get up just one more time. as your grandfather used to say. Their grandfather was one of my all-time chiropractic heroes.
Cool.
What did Grandpa used to say? Chiropractors, doctors of what?
Oh,
And that's exactly what it was. Is I was like, man, if we could just inspire him one more time and to get up. And that night I'll never forget that. And the guy busted me. He's like, yeah, I can tell you didn't want to stay here. And now I go there and I'll hang out, and they're just one more time. So anyway,
Yeah.
thanks for that.
Well, yeah,
So,
and you know, there's other things they need. I know they
Yep.
need winter coats and flannels and
Yep.
men's underwear, and they've got a list online. You can see exactly what they need, but
the average American is 2 paychecks away from living on the street, and that's scary. But it's you take two paychecks away from the average American, and they're living on the street, and that's just ridiculous. But that's for another conversation.
yep.
We're out of here. All right, thanks everybody. Thanks for
Bye.
watching.
Good night.